Well, I'm going to repeat this one more time. China's supposed to be our enemy. Well, they're gaslighting us. And Trump knows this. And he could have just said it. China's not our enemy. We're buying their products. They got warehouses in this country. They got businesses in this country. China's got secret police in this country. It's all bullcrap. China's not our enemy. They can sell their products here and make money off us. They're not our enemy. You're being lied to. You're being gaslighted. Oh, they're our enemy, but buy their products. And Trump goes over there and makes friends with them and does business. As he does with NATO. Shakes hands with our enemies. Doing business with them. Klaus Schwab, all of them. Kissinger, he loves Kissinger. Kissinger, that was the man for him. If he was gay, he'd probably fucked him. We don't even know. He could be, like both men and women. We don't know. We don't know what they're doing behind the scenes, behind the cameras, where nobody can record them, where nobody's allowed because they have the control. They have the power. China's not our enemy. Or we would have had them here going to war with us. None of them is our enemy. It's all bull. It's all gaslighting. It's all propaganda. It's all lies. It's all a false flag. It's all fake. My nephew, he's in his 20s. He went into the Marines. He didn't go to fight. He went to build hotels and motels in other countries so they can make money. They're not here in the U.S. because this is the U.S. now. This ain't America. America don't exist. Look through the list. Oh, I'm a United States citizen. I live in the United States. I don't live in America. So, that's all this crap is. It's all bull. It's all a show. It's all a game to them. They're playing you, and you're sitting here and just backing it all. And not looking at what's going on everywhere else. Not putting two and two together. They didn't teach people how to put two and two together in school anymore. They don't teach you how to use your brain anymore and to think. They teach kids how to obey authority, obey the people that's above them, or said to be above them. And when you grow up with 18, you still got parents, Uncle Sam, Big Brother, you still got family you got to listen to and obey, because that's who you listen to and obey. Your big brother or your uncles, aunts, mom, dad. No, when you turn 18, you're a grown adult and you obey no one. You don't obey another grown adult. I don't care what costume they put on and make themselves look like and hearsay they are. When there's no actual evidence that that's what they are, they just put on a costume and just says, this is what I am and you have to do this. And then you bow down and say, okay, don't hurt me. I'll help you make China make money. I'll help you defend our other enemy, Israel. Israel's our main enemy because they're the ones controlling everything, and Trump is a Jew. I've already seen enough evidence and heard enough. Trump's a Jew. He backs the Jews. The ones that everybody was saying for a long time that they're the ones controlling everything. Well, the cabal is using the Jews because they're in with the cabal to control this country. It's supposed to be America, but it's the U.S. now. Because you claim to be a U.S. citizen. We're in the U.S. You can't claim to be an American if you say you're in the U.S. and you're a U.S. citizen. You can't be both. One has to drop. So what are you? An American or a U.S. citizen? Because actually, you cannot even be a U.S. citizen at birth, because according to their codes, the only way to have Medicare benefits is if you sign up for it. You can't have that at birth. You didn't sign up for it. You didn't sign a contract. The birth certificate does not even sign you into that shit. It's a fraud. I've got the evidence on that. It's a fraud. They got it in their documents. Birth certificates are a fraud. It's easy for someone else to go take and what is it? I can't think of. Apply to get in your name, put it in your name, and say, I need the birth certificate for this name. And they'll gladly hand it to you when you pay for it. They don't make sure it's going to the right person or nothing. So people can get your birth certificate and commit fraud upon it. They made it easy for criminals to do all this stuff. That's what they created it for. To create chaos, to make it easy for criminals, to make more chaos in people's lives. And you're sitting here wondering, how can they do this? It's because of those people you got in power that you vote for. They all know what's going on. They all can read all this stuff we can look up and read. Trump knows all the U.S. codes. And he could have fixed it immediately and said, by this U.S. code, every person born in this country is not an agent, employee, or an officer of the, or an officer with authority that works for the government. You don't work for the government. You didn't apply to work for the government. You didn't swear an oath of office to work for the government and didn't have to do what they say. All their codes and regulations is for them to obey and enforce upon them by those cops. The cops are supposed to enforce all of that stuff upon the people in the government, not us. I signed no contract to be an employee, an agent, an officer with authority of the state or the United States government. The United States government doesn't even keep a record of your birth. Only the states do. And the government says it's a fraud. So your birth certificate's null and void. It don't count. Because your birth is hearsay. You were told when you were born. And then you were given a name by your parents, so they have something to call you by. But it's not your name. Because they created it and uses it for their ability to be able to get your attention when they say the name they created to put on you. Just like the all caps name the state created to put on you. It's not your name. You didn't create your name. They did. So you don't have a name until you go and you create your own name. With your own last name. And take yourself out of the system. When you create your own first and last name. That's your God-given name when you create your own name, because you have the brain to do that. No, I am so-and-so. I have the right to have you call me what I want you to. You cannot label me what you want so you can benefit to do what you want to me. That's how it works. They call you a citizen. They call you a civilian. They call you a subject. They call you whatever. And then they got power over you because you let them. You don't stand up and say, no, you can't label me what you want, so you can do what you want to me. I do not consent to that. Ignorant consent. Consent without the intelligence to know that they can't do what they are doing. They don't have power unless you bow down and give it to them. So, China's not our enemy. None of these people are our enemies. Russia's not our enemy. They're all working together. So they all can make money off of us. They're using everybody in the U.S. to make money while they keep us poor, and they're getting rid of the middle class to bring back rich and poor. The king, the real dictatorship. That's what they're preparing for. That's why Trump says when I get in for day one, I'm going to be dictator. He's going to be king. Because they have the power to change it to that. That's why they said there's going to be a reset. Trump said, yes, there is going to be a reset. And that's all he said. And then y'all took and ran with it and assumed something else. While he sat there with that shit-eating grin on his face, lying to or gaslighting you, giving you false hope. That's what they do. They give you false hope. Give them bread, circuses, and a false savior or false hope. Everything comes in threes. You can't have just two. Everything comes in threes. Bread, money. Circuses, entertainment. That's what they're giving you. Well, they stopped giving you money, so now they're giving you fucked off entertainment. And they're giving you a false savior, but they're not telling you he's a false savior because you can put two and two together. So they leave out the third part, hope, false hope, false hope in a false savior. That's what it is. Bread, circuses, and false hope in a false savior. They got y'all. And if you get pissed off because I'm telling you this, it's the truth. Because you can see it. It's making you mad. And then you don't want to acknowledge it as truth. No one else is going to talk about what I'm talking about. That's why all my videos are shadow banned. I'm bashing Trump, saying he's one of them. If I was wrong, I would be viral. And I'd have all kinds of people attacking me. Regular people, not trolls. Go and hit on every one of them dots of those people in my comment section. I guarantee you about 95% of them is nothing but trolls, if not a little more. What do they call it? Content. Nothing to show their face because they're hiding themselves, because that's what evil does. They hide themselves, and they would never bring themselves into the light. They love being in the dark. They love being with Satan and evil. That's how all this works. Evil's in the dark, in the shadows, out there hiding and protecting themselves from the good, the chosen ones. The ones who are out there fighting this stuff and trying to get the info out there. The ones that are demonized because the majority out there that's for the left and the right can't see what we can see. Because they're not asking God for guidance and the light be shined upon the evil, and to let them know, to see what's going on instead of being blind all the time. That's what God's for, to enlighten us. We just have to ask Him, guide me. Put me on that path of enlightenment and intelligence. Knowledge is power. If you don't want it, and you just want to believe what you want to believe without question, and you don't want actual true knowledge, keep doing what you're doing. Be part of the problem. That's your problem. That's you. It's all on you. You part of the problem. Evil is evil. Lesser. Evil is evil. They're all evil and they're all lying to you. So I'm going to leave it at that, and y'all have fun. Bye.